Hey everybody, AC here, and welcome back to The Legend of Korra for the PS4. I almost said PS2. With me once again is my co-commentator, Darth Meta.
Hello.
And last time we spent 2 hours doing all 3 pro bending mode difficulties in order to get this, the counter dodge, which at this point, since I have everything already unlocked and everything maxed out, this thing is useless to me. This thing would be helpful in something. It would be helpful in something like easy mode, in like casual mode, and possibly normal mode. But you would not get any use out of it in extreme mode, and you certainly won't get any use out of it once you've maxed everything out and once you've bought this thing. So it's like, and you can only. Here's the thing. You can only get this thing by completing Ace mode in the Ace matches in Pro Bending mode. But the Ace matches are impossible to win unless you've beaten Extreme mode. They actually make it to where it's not possible for you to beat Ace mode unless you've beaten Extreme mode. And if you've already beaten Extreme mode, chances are you've already maxed out all of your bending and gotten this thing. Which means this thing is useless to you when you get it. You will never use it.
So
which is probably why it costs zero spirit orbs. Iroh gives it to you because it's like, hey, look, I just kind of found this. I know it's useless to you, but here, just take it. It's the only thing left in my shop.
So there's no point of going through pro bending.
Not unless you want completion. Not unless you want to fully complete the game. Which you do get achievements for. You do get achievements for doing pro bending. Like you get an achievement for doing it on beginner, captain, and ace. You get like achievements for each one, and you get an achievement for buying everything from Iroh's shop, and you get an achievement for getting all of Korra's outfits and everything. So it's like there is incentive every step of the way. You are being rewarded with something. You are being rewarded with something every step of the way. Until you decide to go for all platinum medals, in which case you get nothing. You get nothing for getting all platinum medals. So, but we are going to. I did have this be on normal mode, right? Shoot, I forgot to check if I was on normal mode. I don't want to be on casual. Okay, I am in normal mode.
Okay.
I don't want to be on easy mode. I want this on casual. I don't want it on easy. I don't want it on extreme. Normal mode, that's a good place. Come on.
So what's this place going to be different than the other one?
Well, for one thing, my bending is maxed out. I have every single item. My bending is fully maxed out. I have every single item in the game. Okay, look at this. Look. Oh no, never mind. We'll get back to firebending in a sec.
Oh, I saw it.
Look at how fast she's moving! Look at this! Like, Sonic would be proud.
So with that one.
I'm gonna be skipping all the cutscenes this time around because we've already seen the cutscenes in the casual playthrough. We don't need to watch them we don't need to watch them again. This is made so easy. This is made so easy. Once you've this beginning fight is made so easy once you have maxed out all of your bending.
You're just ripping right through them.
Yeah. This is made so much easier once you have maxed out bending. You're just able to just completely annihilate them. Alright. Hey, screw you, man. Don't interrupt my scooter time. Don't interrupt my scooter time. Whee! You guys are interrupting my scooter time.
Oh no,
don't
we're
like that. Whee! This thing is so fast. With the movement speed power up, I swear this thing is like, it's insane. The speed you get on this thing is insane with that movement speed power up. Look at that! Look how quickly I'm able to just get rid of everyone.
Yeah.
There's no point in actually doing any of that. I already have all the vanity items. I don't really need to worry about it anymore. But, you know, I figure I'd go ahead and show it off anyway.
Well, if Korra wasn't mutant and all that stuff, she'd be at Omega level mutant.
standing for this long before. I feel like my chi is completely gone. What did that old guy do to me?
Oh. If Aang could do this in the show, this would be interesting.
Was there a cheap locker convention I didn't know about?
Maybe, Korra.
Okay, which way to Air Temple Island? I should ask someone on that street for help.
God. I'm halfway through the second level and we're only 11 minutes in.
Oh yeah. When you're like God tier and all that stuff, yeah, I understand getting this playthrough is going to be very, very short.
Yeah.
I know who can get me out of this maze.
I was estimating that this playthrough might end up being like 4 or 5 parts. Simply because of the length of chapters 4, 5, and 6. Because they get pretty long. But with how quickly I'm breezing through this level, I'm not sure anymore. I think that they might be just as quick.
Is there any point of getting any of the spirit orbs since you...
No,
don't need them anymore?
it's just if I want to be rich. And I do. I want to be rich.
But you're married to the most in Republic City.
Wait, you what?
You're already married to the most richest person in Republic City, Asami.
Well, no, not in this. Because this takes place in ooh dear.
What?
Oh, okay. My jump didn't come out right. I almost fell. But this takes place in between seasons 2 and 3. Season 3 takes place 1 month after Season 2 ends, and this game takes place 2 weeks after Season 2 ends, and 2 weeks before the beginning of Season 3.
Too bad you can't make a big ass hoverboard like Aang did, going after the gangsters.
There are too many. Naga, where are you, bro?
No, I don't! Korra, what are you talking about? I'm fine! I'm kicking ass here!
Okay, let's keep going, Naga.
So what's your highest hit points you've gotten in this game before?
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by hit points?
Combos.
Oh, my highest combo? I think it was like 500. You can get pretty high combos if you know where to look.
So what does the fire one do? Basically just shoots it?
It's an attack.
That's gotta hurt Naga's belly.
She's tough. She can take it. And there's the earth one, which is an extra jump.
Yeah, I've seen the other. What does the air one do?
You'll see
Bigger
here in a
jumper.
sec. I don't want to do it right now because Yeah, we're in an area where it's constantly turning, so I don't want to use the air one yet. It'll be too risky.
I'm guessing the purple ones and the gold ones are better to get for money.
Woo! Boost!
Oh, air is boost. Okay.
Boost a boost! Again, no point in getting all that stuff. I just wanted to get rich. I mean, I know Korra's going to get together with Asami by the end, but still, I mean, it's better to have two rich people instead of just one, right? Better to have both people in the relationship be rich instead of just one person.
So, question, if you go back through this, can you try to get platinum or something, or no?
You can try to get platinum. If you get better ranks, then I can't remember what I had when I first started. That might have been but I got if you get better ranks during each of the fights, you can get a better medal overall. And if you see, I have like a bunch of gold and a couple silver. If I were to turn each of these into platinum, then the final medal up at the top left corner would change to platinum as well. But you have to get all platinum. You have to get all platinum medals in each level in order to get a final platinum level for that particular stage. And then you have to get all platinum levels for every single stage in order to get platinum medal for the final medal. So you have to play an absolute perfect game to get platinum, to get all platinum. And you have to do that for all three modes. Okay. So it's not worth it. You get nothing for it. It doesn't even count towards your completion bonus. Technically, I am already at 100% completion for this game.
I need your help.
The pro bending mode on Ace was the last of it. I'm at 100% completion already for this game. Yeah, as you can see, I prefer air bending. I don't really use anything else unless I have to. Because airbending is just that overpowered.
I feel like it's helping, but it's not.
Come on, are you gonna hit him? Korra, are you gonna hit him? Nope. Okay, fine. If you defeat that guy up there, then he drops a vanity item.
Okay.
I was just trying to show that off. But he didn't want to do it, so...
Come on, where is it?
Oh,
Man. Seriously, my bending's never been gone this long before.
I don't care, Korra.
Mad about this.
oh. You can make a mini tornado in your hands if you wanted to.
I have to find it, and fast.
Too bad Korra can't shoot out lightning.
Yeah.
I'm so close.
Unfortunately, only Avatar Roku. As far as we know, Avatar Roku is the only one to ever learn how to shoot lightning.
Like Korra's the only one that's learned metal bending.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's because metal bending didn't even exist until Toph invented it.
Yes, and then you got her god tier version of it, platinum bending.
Yeah.
That old man is
Which, I mean, she did do at the end of Season 3. We clearly see her, the chains that were binding her. There's a line in the 3rd season where Zahir straight up tells Korra that the chains are made of platinum, and that's why she won't be able to bend them. Because it's not possible to bend platinum. And so it's like, okay, that's cool. But then she ends up bending the chains in the Avatar state in order to grab onto Zahir's leg.
I would have gone for his neck, but again, she wasn't in control.
Yeah, she was on her. It was an instinct thing. It was simply based on instinct.
It was
Because she was the poison was already taking control of her. The poison was already taking control of her. She was like on her last leg, so she just wanted to take him down. So she wasn't thinking about how to do it. She just did it.
Yeah.
Because that's all that mattered to her in that moment. So.
If you don't want me taking the poison out of you, why don't you take it yourself out, kid? Okay.
Okay. Now watch this.
worse than I thought.
Boom! 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 Boom!
Watch
Boom!
what?
Boom!
Oh, the
You
triple
guys
triad.
are dead.
Oh, did you just go into the Avatar stage?
Yep. And just bodied everybody. In like 10 seconds.
And how do you activate it?
L1 and R1. You have to. There's a meter that you have to build up. And once it's built up, you can go into the Avatar state for a short time. And when you're in the Avatar state, nothing can hurt you, and no one can defend against your attacks. You just do insane damage, and nobody can defend against your attacks, and you don't take damage.
Okay.
Do you see that symbol in between the rotator where all the elements are? When that fills up and becomes completely white, then that's when you can use the Avatar state. And you build it up as you break a whole bunch of stuff, collect spirit orbs, and defeat enemies. See, it's already filling up.
Nobody knows.
You can defend all you want, dude, but you can't stop this raging whirlwind that is Avatar Korra.
It's more like a typhoon than anything else. Well, if Korra wanted to, she could bring Armageddon to the world. It's really like no one's going to stop her.
Yeah, we talked about that in an earlier part. We mentioned how, like, what would happen if there was an avatar that decided to go rogue and be evil.
Well, I already know what she'd be like if it was her time in the month. She'd be pissy.
Oh yeah, we saw that back in season 2 when she broke up with Mako.
Oh, looks like your health is regenerating.
Yeah, because of one of the items that I have. It regenerates pretty quickly too, so...
So technically, if you want to, you could go on the hardest difficulty and test your luck.
Yeah, but I don't want to because there are 4 fights in extreme mode that are just a pain in the ass because the fights were not designed for extreme mode.
I can just imagine it right now. Listen to Rock You Like a Hurricane since you're using the wind element.
Okay, let's do some questions about Legend of Korra and Last Airbender.
Okay.
Who's your favorite villain in Legend of Korra?
I would have to say it's Kuvira. Yeah, the others are interesting, but again, Kuvira knows what she's doing. She took steps from not letting the Avatar win until basically until I want to say the final episode.
Yeah. Well, the issue with well, I can see where you're coming from. The issue with Kuvira for me is that she didn't really consider Korra a threat. She was ignorant. She was overconfident in her ability to win, despite the Avatar coming back. She was so overconfident in her abilities that she didn't even give Korra a glance. And versus my favorite villain, Zahir. What I like about Zahir is that everything the heroes did not faze him. It didn't matter what the heroes did, Zahir already had a plan for it.
Oh, you blew up my girlfriend. Well, I didn't need her anyways. I can fly now. For Last Airbender, it has to be the Fire Lord.
As far as villains go, I would say the Fire Lord is a good villain, but a bit too one-dimensional. He's a bit too one-dimensional for my taste, especially after we had really complex villains in the first two seasons, like Iroh, Zuko, Mei, Ty Lee, and of course Azula. It's like oh my god, I hate I hate her and I love her at the same time. Azula is such an evil little female dog. And yeah, I'm trying not to curse it. I'm trying not to curse again. I cursed quite a bit during the pro bending stuff, so I know that's getting demonetized. But I'd rather not have the rest of this playthrough be demonetized. So
that's just one of your parts. But again, I like Azula. She's interesting. But again, I've seen her character type before. Thank you, Regular Shield Hero.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the show was originally supposed to go on for 4 seasons, you know. It wasn't supposed to end at 3 seasons. It was supposed to get a 4th season, but they decided against the 4th season because Shyamalan wanted to make his movie. And we all know how that turned out.
That turned out.
Yeah.
And I still blame you for taking me to go see that thing.
I wanted to believe it was going to be good. I really wanted to believe it was going to be good. I was excited to see live-action versions of all those characters. And the first time I watched it, I knew there were problems, but they didn't bother me too much with my first watch through, mainly because I didn't really think about it. I wasn't thinking about the film, I was just there to enjoy a movie. But then I went and saw it a second time, and I was like, oh god, this film sucks! Yeah, good for you, but I'm already about to kill this thing. Aww.
Yeah, when it comes to movies trying to adapt live action stuff, like anime and all that stuff, there's no point of it, because it's going to be terrible no matter what.
No, it won't. See Detective Pikachu.
I have, and that's the only good thing that has came out. Because again, it was still part of the main canon.
Also, from what I've heard, Alita Battle Angel was good.
Well, I have to see the anime before I watch the movie, so.
I haven't seen the anime or the film, but I've heard the movie is good.
Well, at least there's one anime I know that they cannot and they will not do. They've already done it once. I do not want to see a Dragon Ball Z live action movie.
What would you say is your favorite season of both shows? Like your favorite season of Last Airbender and then your favorite season of Legend of Korra?
I would have to say season 3 for Last Airbender and ooh. Oh god. Season Korra is a little bit different.
Yeah. Forget about the like whoever your favorite villain is. I'm just asking what is your favorite season? Which season do you think had the best story?
It comes down to between season 2 and season 4.
Really?
That's where it comes down.
Season 2? Any particular reason?
Well, we get to learn more about the Avatar, more about the backstory.
Okay, I can see that. I thought that season 2's story was really not that good, with the exception of the two-parter in the middle of the season where you learn about Avatar 1. That I did like that, and I did like the two-part season 2 finale. I just thought that the rest of season 2 was pretty bad, honestly. I did not care for the majority of season 2.
But again, give Mark Hamill anything to do and anything, and he'll pull it off as best as he can.
I did love that that reference to Professor Zay in the second season of Legend of Korra. How you saw his skeleton. Oh, that was great.
Oh, I could stay here for eternity.
The last person who said that is still here. You just see his skeleton. It's like, dang! Ooh, crap! That's awesome.
But again, seeing both shows, they're both good. But in my opinion, I say Korra's a little bit better. I don't know. They got good, both shows have good characters, and I really just can't explain it.
Well, I think I get what you mean though. Like, because Last Airbender, the whole focus is on defeating one villain, the Fire Lord. That's it. That's the big bad. That's the one that they have to stop. And so, while yes, you do get plenty of world building on their way to defeat the Fire Lord, at the same time, there's not much else you can do with that. It's just Nazis. Okay, the Fire Nation is basically just Nazis.
And everything I can understand. Everyone's used the Nazis for everything. They've done it for Star Wars.
They're still doing it for Star Wars right now.
Okay. Okay. What's going on with Star Wars right now? Yes.
The Empire was less Nazi and more of just like a major threat that needed to be dealt with. The First Order is literally just space Nazis. That's all it is. There's no hiding it. They're space Nazis.
They're not hiding it. But again, the First Order is a joke. Snoke was a joke. Kylo's a joke. Rey's a joke.
But anyway, so Legend of Korra, one thing that I really like about Legend of Korra is that because every season focuses on a different enemy, you're able to learn more about the people of the world. Instead of just one group of people going around the world and learning a bunch of stuff, you're actually learning more about different cultures. You're learning more about a bunch of different cultures and how a bunch of different people react to all these different villains. Because we know how everyone reacted to the Fire Nation. They either cowered in fear or stood up and fought against them. But here we have all these other villains that are way more complex than Ozai ever was. Ozai was just, let's take over the world. Where all of Korra's villains actually have noble motivations.
Oh, the one line from Zuko from Korra is like, oh, when I was younger, I was chasing the Avatar. You met my uncle?
You spoke with my uncle? Yes, in the spirit world. Couple of times, actually. That look on Zuko's face when she hears that. What?
But again... Every show has their good characters and they have their bad characters.
You know what? Screw this. I'm gonna use Avatar State.
abuse it as much as you can. Too bad you don't get the laser. For the Avatar stage.
Oh yeah, that big laser. Oh, that's such a missed opportunity. I would love that. Is everything broken in here? It is.
Whatever is causing the chi blockers to attack again is coming from the spirit.
Hi, Janora.
I have the same.
You're one of my
Bye, Janora.
favorites.
I saw someone. You need to get to the southern portal right away. I had a feeling.
And sadly, you don't get to see one of my favorite characters besides Korra.
Naga!
Asami?
We need to catch a boat to the South Pole.
I like her, but she's not one of my favorites.
Who is it?
It's Kavira. Sadly, you do not get to see her in this game.
Well, obviously, because this takes place before Season 3. Korra hasn't even met Kuvira at this point. Uh-oh. Crap, I took the wrong turn. I meant to take the other turn! Crap! Well, looks like I'm going the harder route.
Well, did you fuck up?
I meant to take the other turn. I was trying to switch over to another lane, and Naga ended up turning into ended up making the wrong turn.
No, the game basically said, F you, we're doing this way.
Okay, we're back on track.
So when do you plan on getting onto some Sonic games?
Eventually. That's all I can say, is just eventually.
And if you guys are worrying about me, no. No, 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 no. Do it yourself. I am not touching a Sonic game.
Yeah, he was once a fan. He was once a big fan of Sonic, and I should have ducked there. That was my fault. That was my bad. There was a time when he was once a Sonic fan, and then after, I think it was like Sonic Unleashed, he just decided, well, that's it. Sonic's dead to me. I now hate the guy for all time.
Yeah, he's got some good games. Yeah, he's got Unleash. I still don't know why you people hate the Werehog, but yes, he's got his original 3 Genesis games, if you're including Sonic and Knuckles. Then you got Colors and Mania, Generations. But again, you also have some bad ones.
Most of the 2D games are awesome. Sonic 1, 2, 3, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic CD, Sonic Mania. They're all fantastic.
But again, they use classic Sonic when they didn't need to. When you got to the 3D.
Well, no. Sonic Generations, it was a celebration of 20 years. So Sonic Generations, it made sense. But Sonic Forces, no. There was no reason to have him be in Sonic Forces. And his levels were the worst levels in the game. I love the modern Sonic stages in Sonic Forces. I love the Shadow stages. I love the custom stages. I love the team-up stages. I hate the classic Sonic stages. That's the only version of the different stages that I don't like. Like, 5 different types of play styles, and one of them doesn't work. 4 of them are awesome, 1 sucks.
But again, you can technically blame Sonic Forces for one thing. You can blame Shadow for everything. For that game.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm just gonna get rid of one of his health bars.
But again, there's a couple of Sonic games, yeah, I like. There's also Shadow the Hedgehog. I liked the gunplay. I liked everything that was about the game besides you had to do it 10 times just to get the good ending.
Who are you working for? Some old guy from the South Pole with lots of money. I don't know his name. Please don't hurt me.
What was he saying about extraction?
He was rambling about some crazy idea he had. He said he could steal your chi or something. He said order will rise from the chaos. I told you everything I know. Now please, let me go.
Let me think about it while I destroy this stuff.
What element to use on them? I say fire. But again, that's just gonna put it out once it gets into the ocean. So maybe break a couple of his ribs with earthbending.
Hope you can swim.
There you go. And that was chapter 4. I was actually planning on doing just the first 3 chapters and leaving chapter 4 on its own. But we were able to get that done pretty quickly. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to do chapter 5 in the next 12 minutes. So we're going to leave this part here, and then we will continue on with the Legend of Korra in the next part. The next part, depending on how quickly I can get past chapters 5 and 6, the next part might end up being the finale. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's going to do it for this one. So join us next time for what could be the finale of the Legend of Korra playthrough. We will see you guys then. Alright. Take care, everybody.